Hello, hello, hello. Um, so I didn't know this when we were starting, but there is a launch here in a couple minutes, so we're gonna start off doing some React Andy bull crap here. There's a launch of the GSLV here carrying, I believe it is 20-something OneWeb satellites. So this launch should be coming up here in a few minutes. I believe we're about 7 minutes out here. God, my desktop is such a mess. I'm trying to reorganize everything on the fly here. Somehow 2 monitors isn't enough for me to keep track of all the bull crap I have everywhere. You'd think that would be enough. Trying to find the exact details on the launch. Where the heck are they? I think Christian Davenport, a reporter for... I believe he's a reporter for the Washington Times or Washington Post, maybe.
The maiden launch of the rocket had carried non-operational cryo stage and experimental payload, crew module, atmospheric re-entry experiment or CARE.
There we go. I think this is it.
Designated as D1 and D2 had carried GSAT class of communication satellites.
Okay.
The first operational launch M1 had Chandrayaan.
Where the heck is the information here?
22nd of July 2019.
Okay, so we're about 1 minute away from liftoff.
10 seconds from the launch.
Did it 2 minutes 10 seconds?
Minus 2 minutes.
Oh wow, so they're on a big delay here. Cause they should be launching in about 1 minute. So this is the GSLV, geostationary launch vehicle. It can carry, I think it's like 7 tons to geostationary orbit. Today it's carrying 36 OneWeb satellites.
जिनका कुल नितभार 5,834 केजी है, 601 किलोमीटर की वृत्ताकार निम्न भूकक्षा में
5,796 kilograms today to a low Earth orbit of 1,000 kilometers or 1,000 kilometers with an inclination of 87.9 degrees. Fairly normal orbit for OneWeb. I believe normally it's a bit of a weird orbit for this rocket. This rocket normally does a
LVM-3 being a gigantic rocket, the ignition of twin S-200 boosters generates enormous acoustics at the time of liftoff that have the potential to damage the electronics in launch vehicle. As a part of acoustic suppression system, huge quantities of water is injected onto the launch pedestal to provide denser medium of water droplets to attenuate the liftoff acoustics.
Basically just explaining water deluge there, just saying that you're gonna, underneath the pad, you're gonna flow a shit ton of water to help dampen out the sound of the ignition of those giant SRBs. And then on the pad after liftoff, you're also gonna generate a bunch of water on there to help prevent any fire damage.
10, 9, 8, 7.
You should see ignition of those SRBs here.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There's liftoff.
Plus 5 seconds.
Looks good. Those panels you see flying off, those are insulation panels on the second stage. Those insulation panels serve to keep the liquid oxygen and liquid hydrogen used in the second stage nice and chilly. Similar to the Titan 3 and Titan 4, the first stage engines actually light into flight and not on the ground.
S-200 boosters.
Which I would argue makes this a 1.5-stage launch vehicle. Or I guess a 2.5-stage launch vehicle.
Clearing the night sky, The LVM-3 M2 mission moves forward.
Looking
25
good.
meters
Great
long
tracking
S200
shot there.
boosters, each carrying 205 tons of
Short is in main
HTPB-based
auto
propellant.
plus 1 minute.
Action time 126.6 seconds. They develop a peak thrust of 5,952 kilonewtons in
I'm
vacuum.
hoping to see some telemetry here.
प्रथम चरण का निष्पादन पूरी तरह सामान्य।
That'd be nice to actually see telemetry.
First stage performance normal.
इसका प्रज्वलन काल
So you
करीब
can see the
130 सेकंड का होगा।
trailing off there of the SRBs, it looked like. Ooh.
S200 के प्रज्वलन काल समाप्त होने से पहले ही
They're a little
L110
off there.
जो कि तरल नाभिक पर आधारित चरण है,
I don't know if I'd
द्वितीय चरण
worry
का
too
प्रज्वलन
much
शुरू
though.
कर दिया जाएगा।
And here we should have ignition of those first stage engines.
L110 stage ignited.
Now we have a
So basically,
about the ignition
when you see
of
this
the
telemetry, you
four
want that
L110
green
booster
line
stage.
to be exactly on the red line. What I was saying is, it looked like when it came to the altitude
निदेशक ने अभी घोषणा की
telem that they showed, it was a little off.
L110 ignite और
Okay, side boosters
200
separation
से
confirmed.
boosters पृथक कर दिए गए हैं।
So you can see they're now flying solo on those core
Boosters
stage
have been
engines.
separated from the ongoing launch vehicle S200.
And
L110
very similar
stage
to the
carrying
Titan
motors.
3 and Titan 4 in the way that it performs.
L110 stage performance normal.
This is powered by the Earth storable propellants
Okay, that looks
UH-25
good.
as fuel and N2O4 as
Like I said, I'm not going to worry too much about
The
it till it actually presents
conventionally
itself.
powered
So it's going to start doing a dog
L110
leg here.
has the nominal
You can see there's a little
vertical
kink in the trajectory. That allows them to not have to overfly land to get to the inclination that they need.
Loop guidance initiated.
अब यान
Plus 3 minutes.
127 किलोमीटर की ऊंचाई प्राप्त कर चुका
So you
है
can see it
तथा
doing the kick,
घने वातावरण
doing
से
that
बाहर जा
dog leg
चुका
right
है।
there. You can see it did that little
इसलिए
yaw
ऊष्मा कवच को
off to the
पृथक कर
right.
दिया गया है और अब यान क्लोज लूप गाइडेंस के अंतर्गत है।
Having crossed the dense atmosphere, the payload fairings have been separated and the rocket is currently moving forward in closed loop guidance.
Okay.
L110
So the
stage
vehicle is in
ignition.
closed loop, which means that it's talking to itself
L110 स्टेज में
to figure out where it is. It is not
लगभग
using any
110
external,
टन के
like it's not
UH-25
using
तथा
GPS
N2O4
navigation or
ईंधन
anything
के
to
रूप
figure out
में
where it
प्रयोग
is. It's
किए
not
जाते
using the
हैं।
TDRS network or
इसी
anything.
वजह से
It's
यह
simply
चरण
talking to itself
1600
saying, "Hey,
किलोन्यूटन का
I should
प्रणोद
be
उत्पन्न
here.
करता है तथा इसका प्रज्वलन काल
I'm
200
here.
सेकंड का होगा।
Let's adjust this to make sure that I'm here in a couple seconds." If you ever heard the video, the missile knows where it is because it knows where it isn't. It's that is actually an explanation of closed loop guidance systems.
Trivandrum and Bangalore's
I believe that
downstream
meme is literally just a
fighting
copy and paste of
trajectories.
a text from a textbook.
द्वितीय चरण का
I think it's from like a
निष्पादन
control
सामान्य
systems textbook.
प्रज्वलन काल के पूर्ण होने तक
Okay. Velocity is 2.4 kilometers per second. You need that about 7,500 kilometers per second minimum for an orbit. They're currently around 240 kilometers downrange at about 220 kilometers in altitude.
का वेग प्रदान करेगा।
At 151.2 degrees azimuth. So the big things to watch are going to be speed, altitude, not really current altitude, but speed, apogee, and perigee.
A vacuum thrust of 1,598 kilonewtons.
It lofts
This
this.
stage empties the
That's a
entire
really
propellant
high
110 tons,
attitude for the first stage
550 kg in a second.
to be flying this far into flight at. So it's lofting these satellites. We have shut off, we have separation, and ignition.
L110 चरण को पृथक कर C25 जो कि तृतीय चरण है उसका प्रज्वलन शुरू हो चुका है और वह सामान्य निष्पादन कर रहा है।
As announced by the Range Operations Director, we now have
Okay, all is looking good so far into flight. I've not seen anything that
cryogenic stage.
would indicate any problems on board.
Currently, the altitude is 333 kilometers.
तृतीय व अंतिम चरण LVM-3 का क्रायोजेनिक ईंधन पर आधारित चरण है जो कि LH2 और LOX को ईंधन की तरह उपयोग में लाता है।
So now it's flattening out
एक
its
जटिल इंजन है
trajectory with that
E20। इस
lower
चरण को
thrust, higher
C25
efficiency
चरण कहा
second
जाता है
stage.
क्योंकि इसमें लगभग
Your
25
stage
टन का क्रायोजेनिक
performance
ईंधन होता
normal.
है।
GSLV is a very cool vehicle.
इस चरण का प्रज्वलन L110 चरण के बंद हो जाने के तुरंत बाद कर दिया जाता है। इस चरण में लगभग 650 सेकंड तक
So
प्रज्वलित
you can
कर
see its
200 किलो
inclination looks
न्यूटन
perfectly on
इस्तेमाल
track
किया जाता
there.
है, जिससे अंतिम चरण है
So there's
जो
that graph
ग्रहों
is
को
showing range
उनकी
versus
अंतरिक्ष
altitude.
उत्सर्जन
So
की
that
कक्षीय स्थितियां
x-axis
प्रदान
is showing
करता
the
है।
range and the y-axis is showing the altitude.
The cryogenic upper stage of
So they're going to
LVM-3
plateau at around
consists of
750
750
kilometers in
tons
altitude.
of propellant,
And I'd
liquid
assume they're going to
hydrogen,
enter a
and liquid oxygen
eccentric
as
orbit at that
oxidizers.
point, which
The
will
advantage of
then
using
have an
cryogenic
apogee at
stages
1500
is their remarkably
kilometers, which
high
is where they want to ultimately get to.
specific impulse.
Then they're going to
The
circularize there and then
C25
deploy the
stage is
satellites, if I had to guess.
2344.3 Newton
To enter
seconds
an
per
elliptical
G.
parking orbit.
Total thrust generated is 180 kilonewtons. During the 640 seconds of its operation, there is overlapping visibility from Shar, Trivandrum, Bangalore tracking stations.
So just explaining the different tracking stations that they have at the time that they
यान
use
के
to track
सभी
this
स्वास्थ्य
stage.
जानकारियां हमें भू स्थित ट्रैकिंग स्टेशंस की मदद से यहां प्राप्त होती हैं। इस मिशन के लिए
Heavy mute button
शार,
is very helpful for
बैंगलोर,
your ears.
त्रिवेंद्रम, शिपबॉर्न ट्रैकिंग स्टेशन,
That's
अंटार्कटिका,
time versus
स्वालबर्ड
relative
तथा लखनऊ
velocity.
स्थित ट्रैकिंग
Graph looks perfectly
स्टेशंस
on track
हमें
there.
सेवाएं उपलब्ध करा रहे हैं। इस समय शार, बैंगलोर तथा त्रिवेंद्रम स्थित ट्रैकिंग स्टेशंस हमें इस यान की पूरी जानकारी उपलब्ध करा रहे हैं। तृतीय चरण का
I'm not
निष्पादन पूरी तरह
seeing
सामान्य।
anything bad here. Again, it's
अब
all
हम
just looking
उत्पादन
at the
से
numbers, which is why
425
I'm being
किलोमीटर दूरी पर आ
quiet. 'Cause
चुके
I'm
हैं।
just trying to stare at the graph and the
यान की
numbers, see
ऊंचाई
what is
500
going on.
किलोमीटर, सापेक्ष गति 3.7 किलोमीटर प्रति सेकंड।
Okay, can you
View
show
from the
telemetry and not
VIP
people
gallery,
talking?
where you can see former
I
chairman
really
of the
don't need to see people talking. OneWeb and ISRO. I want to see the telemetry. Thank you. It was nice of you.
More than 19 minutes into the flight, the orbital conditions for the injection of satellites will be achieved.
They plan on circularizing by
On the
19
screens now,
minutes.
founder and chairman of Bharti Enterprises, Shri Sunil Mittal.
Plus 9 minutes.
So that mark that you see there, that's the cutoff.
Now a few words about the OneWeb Gen 1 satellites. OneWeb is a global communications network powered from space, enabling connectivity for governments, businesses, and communities. It is implementing a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites. India's Bharti Enterprises serves as a major investor and stakeholder in OneWeb. This is OneWeb's 14th
Apparently
launch
they were
and
showing
the
that
first
one guy
of
because that
ISRO
was
and
the
NSI.
Indian Prime Minister.
OneWeb satellites
Which
are
would, I
arranged
guess,
in
be a
12
reason to show
orbital
him.
planes with 49 satellites in each
So again, you can see how low
in
thrust
circular
the
orbit.
second stage is
The
here.
constellation will have a total of
We're now
640
barely at 4
satellites.
kilometers
Each
by the time that
satellite
most
of
vehicles
OneWeb
are in
Gen 1
orbit.
weighs 150 kgs.
Plus 10 minutes.
C25 तृतीय चरण LVM-3 का सामान्य निष्पादन करता हुआ और यान पूर्वानुमानित पथ को अनुसरण करता हुआ अपने उद्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर बढ़ रहा है।
I want numbers, please. Thank you.
वरिष्ठ वैज्ञानिक
Okay, it's going to be another about
chairman
10
ISRO
minutes here before we get confirmation of nominal orbit insertion. So what I'm going to do,
अब करीब
I'm going to leave that there. But And the switch turned off. Great. Really? There we go. Today, we will be playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. But let's switch over to really? No, that's the wrong. Oh boy. Okay. But a wheel will be deciding my team. Let's redo that for the video. Oh yeah, I made this one, didn't I? And whatever, we'll just use this one. Okay, let's redo that here. Today, we will be playing Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu, but a wheel will be deciding my team. Let's get started. So what we're going to be doing here is basically every time we enter a new route, I have to set up a wheel that has all the Pokemon that are available on that route in this game on it. And we will spin the wheel to decide which is the Pokemon that we choose. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. And if you want to know how people tend to use these Pokemon, well, some people keep them as companions. As for myself, I study them as a profession. Now why don't you tell me about yourself? Are you a boy or a girl? I tend to just do the default character. The one thing I will never forget Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu about is you can only do it with one Joy-Con at a time, and it sucks. I wish I had a modded Switch so that I can get one where I don't need to deal with this, but alas, I do not. This boy here is your friend and rival, who's grown up to you next door. What's his name now? I don't care. Okay, we'll do Gary. No, it's not Gary, but why not? I'm actually gonna name him Ace. Okay. Let's go back and name him Ace. There you go. There you go, Sarah. Now we just need to get a Pokemon and name him Toby. Then it'll all be complete. I see. His name is Ace. Pikachu. Justin, my boy, your very own Pokemon tale is about to unfold. Yes, a world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon await. Let's go. Really? Great, I'm glad that my phone gave me that update. I still remember being really impressed with these graphics when it came out, even though looking back now, it's not a speedrun. If you look at the title, we will be using a wheel. So every time we enter a route, I will spin a wheel that determines what Pokemon we're gonna pick. The reason I have the timer there is just because I think in the VOD or in the video, it will be easier then for people to just get an idea of how far into the stream we are when I cut 5 hours into the future after grinding. It's a tactic I totally didn't steal from other people. I would never do that. I'm coming up. Up and at 'em. Morning, Justin. What's going on? You've got a weird look in your face. Aw, never mind. I couldn't wait any longer, so I came to get you. Today's finally the big day. We're finally going to our first Pokemon. To get our first Pokemon from Professor Oak and become real trainers. Oh, but first, before we do, read the email I sent you yesterday. You better have a look. Check your computer if you didn't. I did. Hoping for a potion. Forgetting that there hasn't been a potion in these games in forever. I want to go to my... Really? I don't have settings unlocked yet? Thanks, Pokemon. For hiding settings behind a completion, I guess. Pallet Town. Gotta love it. So let's go see Professor Oak. But he's not in his lab. You all know where he is. He's out here being swarmed by Pidgeys. Well, good, my Pidgey. Thanks for the help. I think I understand you a bit better now. And the Pidgeys fly away. Maybe a Pidgey will be our first Pokemon. Who knows? Ah, if it isn't Justin. Oh, of course, I promised to give you an ace of Pokemon today, didn't I? Well, in that case, why don't we head over to... Pikachu. He's a Pikachu. You encounter Wild Pikachu. Surely didn't expect Pikachu to appear around here. This is the opportunity that's presented itself. Why don't we practice some Pokemon catching? You just have to start your Pokemon and hope it lands. So this is just the tutorial. Oh god. Oh god, this is gonna be weird, isn't it? Because my Switch isn't set up great. Okay. Oh no. Hold on. Let's reassess where my Switch is so it can better... Oh god. Ah, everything's falling apart. Oh no. There we go. Okay. So, again, I haven't done this in a while. There we go. It's gonna be hard because I'm gonna keep accidentally hitting my mic stand, I'm sure, with the Joy-Con, but we'll deal with that as we get there. Let's hope that doesn't get too bad. And there's our starter Pokemon. We didn't have to spin a wheel for this one. Oh, that's a pretty fine performance for a first timer, my boy. Why didn't you pick up the Pokeball and give the Pikachu you caught a name? What the? Now that's a lively Pokemon if I've ever seen one. And it's gone. Hey, wait, come back. And there's Ace in the laboratory. Professor Oak, those Pokeballs there, I swear there were only 2 a second ago, but now there are 3. A perfectly reasonable reaction, my boy. You see, one of them is that Pikachu that Justin caught just now. So wait, Justin, you caught it yourself? The Pikachu agrees. Wait, I've never seen that happen before. Oh ho, how interesting. Oh ho. Apparently Professor Oak is Santa. Well, my boy, that's it. Take that Pokeball and keep a good hold of it this time. We're gonna take this one. Let's go for this one. This one? Fine. We'll take the Pikachu. Let's just hope we can evolve it. If only. And it broke out its Pokeball. Good old Pikachu. Pika Pika. Pikachu became your Pokemon. What a strange Pokemon indeed. It sure doesn't seem like staying in one place. But it looks as if it's taken a shine to you, Justin. Why don't you give it a name? Well, if our rival's named Ace, I think there's only one name we can give this Pokemon. That's Toby. Toby the Pikachu has been added to our party. I choose this one. Ace got an Eevee from Professor Oak. Toby is staring at your face. He does do that. If you don't know, by the way, Toby is my dog. Give a little bit of background to anyone who's watching this and is confused. Now that you two are setting out as trainers, I'd like to ask you to help with something. Take this with you on your journeys. It's going to be a Pokedex and some Pokeballs. We all know the drill by now. He wants us to do his dirty work and we get no money in return. The true capitalist, Professor Oak. Is who wants fair compensation for their work. You can get shinies. Well, they're not really worth anything. You must catch a Pokemon to gather the most complete data. Well, that's not gonna really be able to happen because of this challenge, but you know. Also, there's Dupe's Claws. I forgot to mention that. There's Dupe's Claws. No, that just crossed my mind. There is a duplicate clause. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Pokedex, huh? So we're gonna meet so many Pokemon. This keeps getting better and better. I'm sitting out right now, Justin. You should do the same. Well, let's get heading out. Now, we do not have Pokeballs yet, I believe. Oh, how cute. You gotta be... Wait, you caught this all by yourself? That's amazing. What should I call your new friend? Toby? That's a lovely Pokemon. Pikachu. Pika Pika. How... I hate dyslexia. How energetic. I suppose that means you two will be setting off on an adventure today, right? I thought this day might come soon, so I planned ahead and got this for you. Got a town map. We put the town map in our bag. By using this town map in your bag, you're always going to know exactly where you are. Safe travels, my dear. You and Toby, be good to each other. So, let's see. Do we have settings now? Oh, okay, Y options. That's literally what I wanted to do, so. I want to see, do we have Pokeballs? We do, okay. So this will be our first encounter. Which means we get to spin the wheel. Okay, place your bets. What Pokemon will we be getting first here? And our first Pokemon to join the team will be a Pidgey. Okay, I'm fine with that. Pidgey's a good Pokemon. We can handle that. Now, we will be catching other Pokemon, obviously, because that's the only way you can grind to this game. But those will not be added to the team. So keep that in mind. Now, I think what better Pidgey to start with than this guy right here. Now, Now, I'm not very creative with names, so I'm probably gonna have to look up some names. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to like shoot with my left hand instead of my right, because I don't have enough room for my right hand. That's frustrating. Okay, and Pidgey is caught. Now, I'm gonna go with the name that I've called a couple bird Pokemons in the past, because I'm not very creative. So I'm gonna call him Mach. Because speed is sound. And he's a fast bird. So this is smaller than normal Pidgey. Now, how do we nickname him? Because I feel like we do need to nickname them when we're doing a challenge like this. Change name. And we'll do Mach. M-A-C. H. I believe that's how you spell Mach. Let's double check that here. It is, okay. I'm not stupid. Well, because of that, I'm not stupid. Now, we will still need to grind and stuff, obviously. Like I said, this really only counts... The wheel only counts for Pokemon that we're going to add to our party. Pikachu found an item. What did you find? A raspberry. Good job, Pikachu. We're now in Viridian City. So, well, I was gonna say let's heal up, but we don't need to yet. Found something else? Ready? Toby found something that was dropped in the flower bed. Got a pretty wing. Now, are those held items? Okay. Do held items even exist in this game? I don't think they do. You must know Professor Oak, right? I got a delivery for him, but I can't really leave the Pokemon unattended right now. On account of Team Rocket being like right over there. Yeah, they like to steal shit. Can I get this? Can I get you to take this to Professor Oak for me? And we got a parcel. So let's go deliver this to Oak. And I can skip all the Pokemon. I'm just gonna skip through some of this text probably, just because we've all played these games before. And when text is unimportant. Goodness me, Pikachu here seems like it's really come to be a true partner to you, Justin. I think you've gotten what it takes to become a great Pokemon trainer. What, you have something for me? You handed Professor Oak his parcel. Oh, so my order arrived. Thank you for bringing it to me. Hey, Professor Oak, it's about my Eevee. Its moves are... Whoa, Justin, it's so cool. Pikachu just rides on you like that? Ah, and now you and Ace are... And now we have Ace as well. What fine timing. I've just delivered some very handy... I just got delivered some very handy items, which means I can share with both of you. Got some raspberries. Those berries are for Pokemon to eat, not for you. They're poisonous to humans, apparently. When you want to catch a Pokemon, try throwing one of these at the target before you take a Pokeball in the hand. You'll find that the wild Pokemon will be much happier to have a berry and to nibble on, and that they'll become much easier for you to catch. That was close. I nearly swallowed them right up myself. Yeah, but you're still starving. Also, you're in town. I feel like you can go to your house. Like, it's not a long trek. It's literally... one house over. I feel like you can go and get some Cheez-Its or something. Like, now then, you two, it's up for you to decide if you want to catch lots of different Pokemon or simply focus on training up your favorites. My only request is that you have fun either way. Well, we're just going to train up our team that we're going to be catching through the randomizer wheel. You do know you can do more with Pokemon than just catch them, right? If you're a trainer, you have to battle, whatever. Whatever. I don't care about you, Gary. Or Ace, whatever your name is. Pokemon trainer. And let's see the EV there. And we got Pikachu. I don't think he has a member on his team. No, he does not. You have Thundershock. Pretty easy there. Critical hit. Not bad. I'm wondering if Mach has enough HP to get the final blow. Not that it really matters though, because we have EXP share in this game. See, I've been playing Pokemon Black recently, so like my mind is still in the good old days of Pokemon where you didn't have EXP share, which I do love, but also like I don't. I know I was just ranting about how much I love it, but having gone back to a game that didn't have it, it's still very nice. Oh, this game is also good. I think I just like Pokemon, weirdly enough. No, it's crazy. I think I just like Pokemon. Oh, jeez. That I was mouthing off like I knew everything and then I lost. How embarrassing. I probably should have trained up my Pokemon a bit before trying to battle like that, huh? Let's battle again sometime. Your Pokemon was higher level than mine. You just suck at battling, dude. You didn't even use a stab. Well, used a normal move, which for Eevee is stab, I guess, so. Nevertheless, I digress. Okay. Random girl up here. What do you want? Oh, look, you and your Pikachu, you two are looking like great partners already. And I've got the perfect little gift for such a great team. Here, take this. You got sportswear from your friend's big sister. You put the sportswear in your clothing trunk. Try putting that on Pikachu and you can go on an adventure in matching clothes. Oh. Obi looks very happy. So, while normally I would not encourage this, do not pamper your Pokemon. It only serves to make them weaker. In this case, it actually does make them much stronger because by playing with them, I'm sorry you didn't like that. By playing with them, you can actually increase the chances that they will avoid a move. Which is typically a fun thing to have. The easier the chances that you can end up dodging a move, well, it's always helpful. That's one reason I've always loved Pokemon and me, is we can dodge moves with it. So again, these will not be added to the team. I want to clarify that. These are simply going to go to the PC box and are there so that we can gain XP. I don't actually plan on having any other Pidgeys in the party, other than Mach. Thanks for helping me out with that parcel. The Pokemon is a convenient chain to selling all sorts of items. Please come visit. I'll give you a sample. A potion! Okay. Thank you. Always helpful. So do you want to get some training? Maybe get Mach to like level 5? Wherever that gets Toby, we'll see. Okay. So, I didn't love Pokemon Let's Go at first, and I think that I only didn't because that was the stance at the time. I've really grown to appreciate it. And I really hope we get another one sometime. I don't know if we ever will, but I'd love to get like a Let's Go Johto. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And the Pokemon Company certainly have been teasing it. Now, do I think that that should replace like a Pokemon Legends Celebi or a Pokemon Legends, you know, Beast Trio? No. Still ain't be fun. Like, if you want to do a BDSP and Pokemon Legends Arceus style thing where we get, like, Pokemon Let's Go Johto mixed with, like, Pokemon Legends Ho-Oh and Lugia, or Pokemon Legends Celebi, which I feel like it'd have to be, I want to stick with Catch and Pidgey just because the catch combo. But yeah, I just want to keep doing some training here. I will say shiny rates in this game, if I remember correctly, are pretty darn good. With catch combos. So we do have a shiny clause as well, obviously. I'm not going to say I can't catch. Well, I guess really catch clauses like that don't really make the same difference they would in other games, because the whole purpose of this game is to catch Pokemon. Either way. So how would I... Okay. I wish there was a way to make this easier, because we are going to have to do this a lot, I feel like. Okay. We don't need to go to Pokemon Center right away. We barely had a battle. But over here, we have Route 22, which requires a new spin of the wheel. So, let's open file. Route 22. So we have the choice between Nidorino, Nidoran, Spearow, and Rattata. Let's see what we get. I'm hoping for Nidoran. We'll see. And a Spearow. Looks like we're going for a flying base team, I guess. That's fine. I mean, we're gonna be really shitty against Brock, but you know. Something tells me Spearow's not gonna keep a permanent place on the team. No offense to Spearow. But something tells me it's not gonna stay on the team. Now, what would be a good name for a Spearow? Let's look this up. I'm not very creative. Good Pokemon bird names. Oh, so that's just sad. KFC? You know what? I'm just gonna name him after a weather event, because why not? We'll do Gulfstream. Or we just won't nickname him, because he doesn't want to be nicknamed. Oh, hey, Justin. Hoping to make a Pokemon League 2 Sunday. Elite 4, yada 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 yada, battle. I was engaged in a battle by Pokemon Trainer Ace. So, you have a Pidgey too? Oh, hey, there. Good luck with your Pidgey against my Pikachu. Bye, Pidgey. It was nice knowing you. Pokemon Trainer Ace is about to send out an Eevee. Will you switch Pokemon? Let's switch to Mach. I'm sure Mach can do some damage right now, at least. Hit a couple of gusts, maybe. So we're gonna sand attack him. So we're just gonna be an asshole. Since we're a lower level, that we might not be able to kill him normally. Let's just be an asshole to him. To the point where he won't even be able to hit us. Only 3 sand attacks will do it. How do you... I don't think I've ever hit, like, that consistently whilst having sand attacks done on me. You have a very good Eevee. Like, a very impressive Eevee. That is good. You have 3 sand attacks and you can still hit me? Dude, come on. Okay, okay, now it's missing. Okay. Mach, I'm very mad at you. There we go, at least do some damage. Jesus. That'd be a hell of a challenge to do. Can you beat Pokemon with a level 5 Pidgey? I'm sure someone could. I just know I'm not that person. There we go. See, all you have to do is be strategic and use sand attacks. Which apparently you can still attack through. I know you're shocked that I won. But I'm just that much better than you, man. Maybe that's surprising. You never got amongst Pokemon like me. So we'll just keep catching some more Pokemon here. Can you tell I'm not great at Pokemon Let's Go? Yeah, I'm actually, fun fact, I'm playing this on a Pokemon Let's Go Switch. When the games came out that Christmas, my sister and I got the special limited edition Pokemon Let's Go Switches. And I'm using that one here, because I don't have Let's Go on my OLED. Nidoking is one of my favorite Pokemon, so there are a lot of chances and a lot of routes in which we will be able to catch him, so I'm still seeing a universe where it's possible to have a Nidoking on the team. Hopefully. Please. Right now I have up to route, like, I think I have half the routes mapped to the wheel right now. And then eventually we'll go back and add more of the routes that aren't there currently. Get off my team, you Spearow. You technically need to stay right now. Get off my team, you Spearow scum. What do? Pokemon Center in every town ahead. They charge no money, so don't be shy about healing your Pokemon. Imagine a world where you break a bone, so broken, shatter your femur in a million pieces, and you go to the urgent care, and they just heal you up and don't have to give you a giant fucking bill. That'd be crazy. You want to live in a world with universal health care. It's not like a right to health is a basic human right, right? Who would want that? Okay, let's get some more Pokeballs here, just because I have a feeling we're gonna be going through a lot of these. And then I'm gonna get some potions. Money is no hard thing to come by in this game. And we even have a pretty wing we can sell right now. If we wanted to. Not gonna give us a lot. It gives us 500. Okay, I thought it was 100. But yeah, isn't this the game where like everything's sales price is bumped up by like 200%? Because like Pokeballs you have to get a lot of Pokeballs in this game or something. Or no, maybe it was like things prices were decreased. Anyway, new route, which means to the wheel. No. To the wheel. Now, Route 2 is basically Route 22, B2. But with an added option of a Weedle. Let's spin Acrylon. I'm going to check here. I'm going to check Route 2, only because I want to make sure, because I think it's either Weedle or Caterpie, and it's not both of them. No, it's Oddish or Bellsprout. Okay. Just wanted to make sure there. And I guess I'm open for Rattata. That'd be the best one. Rattata it is. Again, probably not going to stay on the team forever. But in the short term, Rattata is definitely an option. We'll just keep catching random Pokemon until Rattata appears. Because eventually it will. What's the spawn rate here? There are some of these. Typically, the lower the spawn rate, I made it lower chance of getting it, so 20. So it's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna get them. Yeah, like there are ones where like if it's a 1% spawn rate, I'm still putting it in, because I hate myself. And then, but those are like 1% chance of happening. I tried to make them roughly their percentage of spawning in to be the percentage of capturing another wheel. Still waiting for the Rattata. If Mach ever has to go into the PC box for some reason, he's going to have a lot of brethren to be in there with. I do plan on keeping Mach on the team, though. I do like Pidgeotto. I'm glad Spear leveled up. And I'm glad that Fodder Pidgey number 88,000 leveled up. There we go. Now, I'm realizing I don't think I set up a wheel for Viridian Forest. Did I? Or does it count Viridian Forest as still on Route 2? There's northern section and southern section. But it says nothing about Viridian Forest. Okay, do we teach Pikachu double kick? I'm gonna replace tail whip with double kick. I mean, Bulbapedia doesn't list Viridian Forest. No, it lists it here. Are the spawns any different? The spawns are very different. Okay. So let's reset up the wheel for Viridian Forest then. Caterpie stays. Now we need to add a Metapod. Now you get to see what I was doing for a whole bunch of time earlier. We also have to add Butterfree. Weedle goes down in percent chance of spawning. Add a Kakuna. There's no chance of getting a Beedrill here, which is nice. You can get a Pikachu here, but I'm not going to add it because that's Dupe's Claws. And we already have Oddish. Okay, so that wasn't too bad then. But we're now going towards Viridian Forest, which means I gotta spin again. Now I'm gonna Dupe's Claws here. So far we have a Pidgey and Rattata. So because of Dupe's Claws, we're now down to all these ones here. Let's see what we get. A Metapod. Why a Metapod? You could have chosen any other Pokemon. You could have added Oddish, a Weedle, a Caterpie, a Butterfree. A Metapod. Really? I mean, your wish is my command, O holy omniscient wheel. Oh my god. A Metapod. Well, let's go catch a fucking Metapod then. Why don't we? No, not you. You're Kakuna. No one wants Kakuna on their team. Oh, we're all about Pidgeys here, apparently. Let's catch Metapod. Where is? Oh my god. Yeah, I'm glad that Fodder Pidgey 88 million that learned to gust, and I'm glad that you're slowing down again to tell me that. And we'll catch you to put you, only just for your XP. Because your rare spawn XP is pretty good. That one doesn't catch, but the one that I actually got a good catch on did. Never mind, apparently Pikachu doesn't have good XP. We might get some Pikachu candies though, which is nice. I'm sure by this point we have like Pidgey candies. Oh, never mind. I'm insane. Why would we have those? Screw you, Pidgey. And this high horse you live on. Who wants a Pidgey? Mirror move, okay. That's good for Mach to know, I guess. Still looking for a Metapod. Oh, we don't. Oh, there's a Butterfree. But why would I want to have a Butterfree and use at least a somewhat decent Pokemon? Okay, a pretty bad Pokemon, but in the early game it's fine. I can have a Metapod. We're gonna stall swap Brock. And it'll be great. That answered my question on how little a not very effective move would do. Okay. Oh, Metapod. Where are you? There's so many good, not good Pokemon, but there are Pokemon on this route I wish I could catch, but I can't because game. Name of the game. I'm glad all the fodder that I've caught at this point. I'm not even allowed to ever use. Like, just need Metapod. Last Jonah. Okay, Rattata. Now we actually have used for double kick. At one time. Oh, that's not that green. Metapod. Metapod. I see it. Please be there. Please stay there by the time that this guy goes away. You and your 5% chance of spawning is a real pain in the ass. Butterfree's also 5% chance of spawning it. We've seen like 5 of them so far. Down goes a Caterpie. Easy. Well, Wheel, your wish is my job, I guess. Wow, it sounded more epic in my head. Oh, I'm just crit, okay. See, Wheel, this Metapod doesn't want to be on my team as much as I don't want it to be on my team. Dude, what the heck? You gotta be kidding me. It's a level 5 Metapod! I feel like one Pokeball should be able to catch like 90 of them. Not the other way around. Timing on my part. Oh, now you catch. Ugh. Well, now we have to add the Metapod to our team. Such a useful Pokemon to have on board. With never used Spearow and Fodder that I'm not allowed to use either, because it's against the rules. I mean, there is a chance that it stays in the team long enough to get a Butterfree, but like, I doubt it. Okay, let's actually head to the forest now. Our Pokemon are higher level than they need to be at this point. So I'm not worried about needing to catch a bunch more Pokemon. There's another Metapod. Good to know. Hello, Kakuna. Random bug catcher dude that I don't want to battle. Missed. Don't want to battle anybody. Yeah, that's about right. That's about right. Ask John Noni, send out a Pidgey. How will my Pikachu ever defeat Pidgey on less than 50? It is over 50% weaker than it. Like, let's see, I feel like if I'm one of these wild trainers, I'm just like giving up. Like, why would I bother? I lose to every guy who comes around. Why would I bother still going for it? Like, also, I feel like, how do you make enough money to support yourself with the amount of money that you give away daily to trainers that go by? Also, do they like just have to leave and go back to a Poke Center and then come back, or? I have a lot of questions about that lifestyle. Metapod, my arch enemy. Yeah, well, technically this northern section up here does have different Pokemon that can spawn in it. I'm not counting this is a different route, because it isn't. It's just more Pokemon that can spawn in the same route. So I'm not gonna bother saying like this is an entirely different route. Do you do anything? That's explaining combat points, okay. And we're in Pewter City. Yeah, hey, I know. I know, there's a gym leader, Brock, and we need to face him. 5 potions, okay, thank you. Okay, well there's a secret hack here that I'm sure you didn't know about that you could have made even more money from. That's this right here. Once a day, go here and babysit the slowpoke, which is as insane as it sounds. And you get this little animation of the dead eyes of the slowpoke. And in return for babysitting the slowpoke, you get a big pearl, which is like 5,000 Poké Dollars, which is always great. Also, I just want to point out some stuff in the museum that I think is really cool. Sure. So we have Kabutops. We have this, which this is Aerodactyl. We have a recreation of Aerodactyl. We have what look to be fossil Pokemon from Mount Moon. Now, what I find interesting about this is you have the 2 normal fossils, then you have these other rocks that it clearly implies are fossils. So that would imply that there are other fossil Pokemon in Mount Moon that we just don't have access to, which I always found really interesting. Is like, it's never implied anywhere else but in this little bit of the museum, so I guess I can't technically say how serious that is. Here we have this really cool globe thing. It's 3D hologram, and it has a tile map of the universe. I think maybe the galaxy, but okay. Or maybe the solar system. It says an object fell on Mount Moon, and it's thought to be a moonstone. So that's a giant moonstone. We have over here this map that shows the Big Bang, which I always thought was really cool. I mean, come on. You expect me not to appreciate this? Because this implies that NASA and/or an equivalent exists in the Pokemon universe. Which, I mean, we even see in Owen. However, it's a very different rocket. It has been decades since mankind stood on the moon, and now we're following the dream of standing on that faraway red planet. News about space always makes me so excited. Now, in real life, I would just sit and talk with this guy for like 5 hours, but we can't do that. November 14th, get ready for Artemis. This is a beautiful crystal when looked under a microscope, and here are, I believe, pieces of meteors. Now, one thing I always thought was a missed opportunity is having one that looks like Minior, implying that, like, there's a Minior here, but it just hasn't revealed itself to be a Minior, and no one knows or realizes. I mean, Sun and Moon was actively out by the time that this game was released. And then if you go over into this section here of the museum, this is kind of like authorized personnel only, and you can only get there with cut, but that is where you would get to revive fossil Pokemon. This is my sweet little Free. When she walks in these, sometimes she finds items in the field. So we're gonna go sell some items we have. Maybe get some potions in return. We have a tiny mushroom that we have no use for. Let's see how much a big pearl is. 4,000. Not bad. So I'm gonna get like 10 potions. I'm gonna spend all my money here. That would be stupid. There you go. almost at an hour in here, which I think means it is a perfect time to go and face Brock. I'm not a trainer, but I can tell you're worthy of challenging the gym leader. Now let's get started. Pewter City only allows trainers who know type matchups to enter. There are a few types that have advantage over rock types, but trainers need to use either grass or water type. Show me a grass or water type Pokemon if you want to enter the gym. Now, this is frustrating, this challenge. But we did catch that Oddish earlier. I know I think ahead, right? Crazy. Once again, I did my research before this to the best of my ability to try to plan out what to do. Now we're going to remove this Oddish from our team once we actually get actively into the gym, because I don't want it there, because that's cheating because it didn't show up on the wheel. But for the time being, it allows it to actually challenge the gym, which is helpful. And now we can go to our bag, Pokemon box, and remove Oddish, because we're not allowed to have any Pokemon on the team that the wheel did not let us get during any battles like this. Because that's cheating. Let's see our first trainer. We're pretty much going to be relying on Pikachu's double kick, because we did not get good luck with the draw here. We do have Rattata. God, I almost forgot to have Rattata to the team. Oh, we'll do that after this battle, I guess. Not gonna be helpful though, but it will serve as fodder. The double kick is nice because double kick also, to my knowledge, overrides sturdy, which is always nice. Because sturdy sucks. Let's add Rattata to the team. Even though it won't add much, we might get a nice potion fodder from it. Let's battle this other trainer, and hopefully we're good to face Brock. I think his highest Pokemon is level 12. Our Pikachu is level 10. So we might need to go and catch some more Pokemon in the forest and level up a bit, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay, so still taking care of that Geodude just fine. We're now only one level under leveled, which isn't bad. Battle. See where this takes us. Send out a Geodude. We should be able to take care of this Geodude, hopefully with this double kick. What I'll say is, what I love about this gym is the design they use in this game has a bunch of stands, which implies that like people will, for fun, just come watch gym battles, which has always been implied, but no gym up till this and Sword and Shield actually had like stands where like adoring fans can watch the local gym leader battle it out with people. Which I think is a really nice touch. One of my favorite Pokemon, Onix here. Let's use double kick. Yeah, I'm hoping. Come on. Okay, not too bad. We might do this here. Okay, we're in crit range here. For some reason, this doesn't. Okay, I was gonna say if he used a potion, we'd be out. So I'm good. Spear grew to level 8. Spear learned Leer. Metapod grew to level 6. Retard grew to level 5. Now we have $2,000 more dollars. And a badge to our name. Came a 1 headbutt. Hey, look at how happy he is. We got a gym badge. Oh, I'm sorry. Look how happy he is. A poker cheek. It's weird because my Joy-Con is really weird right now. I'm holding it like this to be able to recreate shit for some reason. There we go, that's much better. Jesus, man, you don't have to freak out. Anyway, I think that is a good place here to end stream 1 with having beaten Brock. We still have much more to do in the future. But for now, I think this is a good place to end it. If you guys enjoyed this stream and this concept, like the video, and that will let me know to do more of these and continue this, because I had a lot of fun. I think this is a really fun idea and challenge. This is using a new capture card I got for my Switch, and we're gonna be doing more Switch stuff, which I think is pretty fun. And we will be streaming when Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come out at 12 Eastern, at 12 Eastern in the morning, I guess, technically. The night that they come out, we will be playing Scarlet and Violet. Specifically, we'll be playing Violet. Midnight release, I'll probably stream for like 3 or 4 hours there, hopefully. But yeah, this has been a lot of fun. I'm going to cut this VOD up here. This is going to be nothing if you're watching this, because I'm going to have the launch reaction, and then this part separate, because most people that want to watch me reacting to a GSLV launch don't also want to watch Pokemon. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I will see you guys in the future. We'll see when we have this series to continue, and we have that Minecraft series going on now. So, a lot of fun all around, a lot of exciting things in the future, and I hope to see you there for them. See you in the future. Goodbye.